Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be exploring the world of NAD+, a molecule that's been generating a lot of buzz in the health and longevity space.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like every day there's a new supplement or study promising to unlock the secrets of aging.
Mm-hmm.
So we're here to kind of cut through the hype
Right.
and get to the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
What is NAD+ work? Why is it important?
Well
and
done.
what does the research really tell us?
That's a great place to start. NAD+, or nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide,
Oh, wow.
is like a busy bee in our cells involved in hundreds of processes that keep us functioning.
Wow.
But one of its most crucial roles is in energy production.
Okay.
You could think of it as a spark plug for those tiny powerhouses in our cells called mitochondria.
Okay.
Without enough NAD+, our energy levels take a hit.
Uh-huh.
And we can feel that fatigue and sluggishness.
And it's not just about feeling tired.
Right.
This energy deficit at the cellular level is linked to bigger issues like inflammation and even accelerated aging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And as we age, our NAD+ levels naturally decline.
Okay.
It's like a slow leak in our energy reserves.
Interesting.
This decline is linked to a whole host of age-related issues,
Mm-hmm.
from wrinkles and fatigue to more serious conditions like heart disease and cognitive decline.
So it sounds like maintaining healthy NAD+ levels is crucial for healthy aging.
It is.
But what causes this decline in the first place? Is it just a natural part of getting older?
Well, aging is certainly a factor.
Okay.
Our bodies become less efficient at producing NAD+ as we get older,
Okay.
but lifestyle factors like stress-poor diet
Uh-huh.
and lack of sleep can also deplete our NAD+ reserves.
Right.
It's like running our cellular engines on fumes.
So it's not just about the passage of time, but also how we live our lives that impacts our NAD+ levels.
Exactly.
This is where NAD+ boosters come into the picture, right?
Uh-huh.
They're essentially supplements that aim to replenish those dwindling NAD+ levels.
Precisely. And there's several approaches being explored.
Uh-huh.
Two of the most popular ones are nicotinamide riboside,
Okay.
or NR,
Got it.
and nicotinamide mononucleotide,
Okay.
or NMN.
Okay.
These are precursors to NAD+, meaning they can be converted into NAD+ in the body.
Got it.
And the research on these boosters is quite intriguing, especially with NMN.
I've seen some headlines about NMN being a potential game changer for aging.
Yeah.
What's the most compelling evidence you've come across?
One study that caught my eye involved older adults taking NMN supplements.
Okay.
The researchers found that NMN significantly improved insulin sensitivity,
Oh, wow.
which is huge for metabolic health and longevity.
Wow.
It suggests that NMN could play a role in preventing type 2 diabetes,
Right.
a major age-related concern.
That's impressive. Better insulin sensitivity, potentially preventing diabetes.
Yeah,
It sounds like NMN has a lot of promise.
it does.
But what about NR? How does it compare?
NR has also shown some promising results. One study found that NR supplementation actually boosted mitochondrial function in mice,
Oh.
those tiny powerhouses in our cells.
Right.
And not only did the mice have more energy, but they also live longer.
Wow.
Of course, more research is needed to see if these benefits translate to humans,
Right.
but it's definitely exciting.
Longer lifespan and more energy. I think a lot of people would be interested in that.
Yeah.
But we also have other NAD+ boosters out there, right? Like NAM and niacin.
Yes, those are both precursors to NAD+ as well.
Okay.
However, they might not be as effective as NMN or NR.
Okay.
Niacin, for example, can cause uncomfortable flushing,
Oh, really?
and NAM might actually hinder some of the beneficial processes we're trying to promote.
So it sounds like NMN and NR are the most promising options right now.
They seem to be, yeah.
But I've also heard about Resveratrol, the compound found in red wine,
Yes.
being touted as an NAD+ booster.
Right.
Is there any truth to that?
Resveratrol doesn't directly boost NAD+ levels, but it does activate sirtuins,
Okay.
which are enzymes that rely on NAD+ to function.
Okay.
You could think of it as a way to make the existing NAD+ work more efficiently.
So it's like a team effort.
Yeah.
Resveratrol supports the sirtuins,
Uh-huh.
and the sirtuins rely on NAD+ to do their job.
That's right.
What kind of job are we talking about here?
Sirtuins are often referred to as longevity genes
Oh, wow.
because they play a critical role in DNA repair.
Okay.
Remember those glitches in our cellular code we talked about earlier?
Right.
Well, sirtuins help fix those glitches,
Got it.
which could help protect us against age-related diseases and potentially even slow down the aging process.
So resveratrol might not be a direct NAD plus booster, but it's working behind the scenes to support those crucial DNA repair mechanisms.
Exactly.
It sounds like it could be a valuable part of a comprehensive anti-aging strategy.
I think so.
And some researchers believe that combining resveratrol with NMN or NR might enhance their benefits.
Mm.
The idea is that by providing both the fuel, NAD+, and the spark, sirtuin activation, you create a synergistic effect.
Exactly.
Interesting. So a multi-pronged approach to NAD plus boosting.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away with supplements, isn't there something to be said for boosting NAD plus naturally?
Absolutely. Lifestyle choices can have a significant impact on our NAD plus levels.
Okay.
Things like regular exercise, intermittent fasting, and prioritizing quality sleep can all help our bodies produce and utilize NAD plus more efficiently.
It sounds like we have quite a bit of control over our NAD plus levels, both through lifestyle choices and potentially through supplementation.
Yeah.
But what about the research on NAD plus boosters? Is it all hype, or is there real scientific evidence to support their potential benefits?
There's definitely real science behind it.
Okay.
Numerous studies have demonstrated the positive effects of NAD plus boosters in animal models. We've seen improvements in mitochondrial function, increased lifespan, and even reversal of age-related decline in various organs.
Wow.
Of course, more research is needed to confirm these findings in humans.
Right.
But the early results are certainly promising.
And what about the long-term effects of NAD plus boosters? Is there anything we should be cautious about?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's an area where more research is definitely needed.
Okay.
We need to understand the optimal dosages for long-term use and any potential interactions with other medications. But the good news is that NAD plus boosters are generally well tolerated with minimal side effects reported.
So it sounds like there's a lot to be excited about in the world of NAD plus research.
It is.
But it's also important to be cautious and informed. As with any new health intervention, we'll definitely be keeping an eye on the latest developments in this field.
Me too. It's a fascinating area of research with the potential to revolutionize how we approach aging and health.
Now, I know we've been focusing on the science and the potential benefits of boosting NAD plus levels, but I'm also curious about the broader implications of this research. What does it mean for our understanding of aging itself?
That's a thought-provoking question.
Yeah.
And one that researchers are grappling with as we uncover more about NAD plus and its role in cellular processes. For a long time, aging was seen as this inevitable decline.
Right.
But now with the emerging research on NAD plus and other longevity interventions, we're starting to see aging less as a passive process and more as a dynamic one that we might be able to influence.
So instead of just accepting aging as something that happens to us, we might actually have some agency in how we age.
Exactly.
That's a pretty empowering thought.
Exactly. And I think that's one of the most exciting aspects of this research.
Yeah.
It's giving us hope that we can age gracefully, maintain our vitality, and live longer, healthier lives.
Right.
And that's something worth exploring further.
It certainly is. Now, we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive into NAD+. We've talked about its importance in cellular function, the factors that contribute to its decline, and the various ways we can potentially boost those levels.
Right.
But there's so much more to uncover.
You're right. We've only just scratched the surface.
Yeah.
In the next part of our deep dive, we'll delve deeper into the specific benefits of boosting NAD+, and explore the exciting research on its potential to improve cognitive function, protect against age-related diseases, and even extend lifespan.
Sounds fascinating. I can't wait to learn more.
Yeah.
So join us for the next part of our deep dive into the world of NAD+, as we continue to explore the science, the potential, and the implications of this remarkable molecule. Welcome back to the deep dive. In the first part of our exploration into NAD+, we talked about its vital role in cellular energy production and how its decline is linked to aging. Now, I'm really curious to learn more about those specific benefits you mentioned, the potential of NAD plus boosters to actually improve cognitive function and protect against age-related diseases. Is this really within the realm of possibility, or are we still in the realm of science fiction?
It's definitely an exciting area of research. And while we can't yet claim to have found the fountain of youth, the science is pointing us to pretty remarkable possibilities. When it comes to cognitive function, NAD+ plays a crucial role in neuronal communication and plasticity, which is our brain's ability to adapt and learn throughout life.
So boosting NAD+ could potentially keep our brains sharper and more adaptable as we age. That would be a welcome benefit for many of us. What kind of research is being done in this area?
Researchers are exploring the use of NAD plus boosters to address a range of cognitive issues, from age-related memory decline to more serious conditions like Alzheimer's disease. One study, for instance, found that NMN supplementation improved cognitive function in mice with Alzheimer's-like pathology. The mice showed improvements in memory learning and even a reduction in amyloid plaques, those protein clumps that are a hallmark of the disease.
That's fascinating. Could this mean that NAD plus boosters could offer hope for those struggling with Alzheimer's or other neurodegenerative diseases?
It's still too early to say for sure, but the findings in animal models are certainly encouraging. Human trials are underway, and we're eagerly awaiting the results. It's important to remember that research takes time, and we need to be cautious about overstating the potential benefits until we have more definitive evidence.
That's a good point. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of new discoveries, but scientific rigor is crucial. Speaking of scientific rigor, what about the research on NAD plus boosters and their potential to protect against other age-related diseases?
There's a growing body of research in this area as well. Remember how we talked about NAD plus being involved in DNA repair and inflammation reduction? Well, these processes are critical for preventing many chronic diseases that become more prevalent as we age, including heart disease, cancer, and even metabolic disorders like diabetes.
Right, those are some of the major health concerns people face as they get older. How exactly could NAD plus boosters play a role in protecting against these diseases?
Let's take heart disease as an example. One of the key ways NAD plus boosters might help is by improving the function of our blood vessels. As we age, our blood vessels naturally become less flexible, which can lead to high blood pressure and an increased risk of heart attack or stroke. Studies have shown that boosting NAD plus levels can actually improve vascular function, potentially reducing the risk of these cardiovascular events.
So it's not just about addressing symptoms, but potentially tackling the underlying causes of age-related diseases. That's a very different approach to healthcare.
Exactly. And it's not just about extending lifespan, but about extending health span, the number of years we live in good health, free from chronic disease and disability. That's what makes this research so compelling. It's not just about living longer, but living better.
I can see why you're so enthusiastic about this field. It has the potential to transform how we approach health and aging. Now we've been focusing on the potential benefits, but it's also important to acknowledge that research is ongoing and there's still much we don't know. Are there any potential downsides or risks associated with NAD plus boosters that people should be aware of?
That's a very responsible question. While NAD plus boosters are generally well tolerated and the research so far is encouraging, it's always wise to proceed with caution when it comes to new health interventions. Long-term studies are still needed to fully assess the safety and efficacy of these boosters, and potential interactions with other medications are still being investigated.
So it's crucial for people to do their research, consult with their healthcare providers, and make informed decisions about whether NAD plus boosters are right for them. It's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's important to emphasize that NAD plus boosters are not a magic bullet. They're not going to instantly erase the effects of aging or eliminate the need for a healthy lifestyle.
Right. It's not a free pass to indulge in unhealthy habits. A healthy diet, regular exercise, stress management, and quality sleep are still the cornerstones of a healthy aging strategy.
I completely agree. Think of NAD plus boosters as a potential tool in our anti-aging toolkit, but not the entire toolkit itself. A holistic approach that incorporates lifestyle modifications is essential for achieving optimal health and longevity.
That's a great analogy. Now, I'm curious to know what you consider to be the most cutting-edge areas of NAD plus research. What's on the horizon that has you particularly excited?
One area that's really capturing my attention is the development of targeted therapies that go beyond simply boosting NAD plus levels. Researchers are starting to investigate ways to directly manipulate the enzymes and pathways involved in NAD plus metabolism.
That sounds incredibly complex. Can you give us an example of what that might look like?
Sure. Remember we talked about CD38, the enzyme that breaks down NAD plus ANs? Well, scientists are now developing CD38 inhibitors drugs that specifically block the activity of this enzyme. By inhibiting CD38, we might be able to preserve our natural NAD plus levels, more effectively potentially delaying age-related decline.
So it's like a more targeted approach to addressing the NAD plus decline that happens with aging. That's pretty impressive. Are there any other cutting-edge approaches being explored?
Another exciting area is gene therapy. Scientists are investigating ways to deliver genes that encode for enzymes involved in NAD plus production directly into our cells. This could potentially bypass the need for supplements altogether and provide a more long-lasting solution for boosting NAD plus levels.
Gene therapy to enhance longevity. That sounds like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But the reality is that these therapies are rapidly advancing, and we might see them become a reality sooner than we think. It's a fascinating time to be following this field.
It certainly is. It seems like the possibilities are endless when it comes to manipulating NAD+ and its impact on aging. But with all this talk of extending lifespan and manipulating our biology, it's hard not to wonder about the ethical implications. Is it really wise to try to cheat death, so to speak?
That's a crucial question, and one that we need to address thoughtfully as this research progresses. The pursuit of longevity shouldn't come at the expense of ethical considerations or quality of life.
I think it's important to have those conversations about what kind of future we're creating with these advancements, but for now, let's shift our focus back to the science and delve into some of the practical applications of NAD+ research.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready to dive into the nitty-gritty details of how this research is being translated into real-world solutions.
Great. In the next part of our deep dive, we'll explore how NAD+ research is shaping the development of new therapies for age-related diseases, the emerging field of personalized medicine, and the role of lifestyle interventions in optimizing NAD+ levels.
I'm looking forward to it. It's an area where science and innovation are coming together to create real hope for a healthier and more vibrant future.
We'll be back soon with the final part of our deep dive into the fascinating world of NAD+. Until then, keep those brains buzzing and those bodies moving.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've journeyed through the science of NAD+, exploring its role in energy production, its decline with age, and the potential benefits of boosting its levels.
Exactly.
Now, I'm really eager to discuss how this research is moving from the lab to real-world applications.
Okay.
What's happening at the forefront of NAD+ research in terms of practical solutions?
It's an exciting time, that's for sure. We're seeing a convergence of scientific breakthroughs and technological advancements that are driving the development of new therapies and personalized approaches to health.
You mentioned personalized medicine in the last segment.
Yeah.
How is NAD+ research influencing that field?
Well, one of the most intriguing aspects of NAD+ is its connection to so many different biological processes.
This means that by understanding an individual's NAD+ levels and metabolism, we can potentially tailor interventions to their specific needs and health goals.
So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather a way to personalize healthcare based on individual variations in NAD+ biology.
Exactly.
That's fascinating.
Imagine a future where we can assess your NAD+ levels, analyze your genetic predispositions, and develop a personalized plan to optimize your NAD+ metabolism throughout your lifespan.
Wow.
This could include recommendations for lifestyle changes, targeted supplements, or even emerging therapies like CD38 inhibitors or gene therapies.
That sounds like the future of healthcare: preventative, personalized, and proactive.
I think so.
It's a far cry from the reactive approach we often see today.
I agree.
And it's not just about preventing disease.
Right.
This personalized approach could also help optimize performance and well-being throughout life.
Exactly.
Imagine athletes using NAD+ monitoring and interventions to enhance their endurance and recovery, or individuals using personalized strategies to maintain cognitive function and vitality as they age.
Absolutely.
Those are some compelling possibilities. It seems like NAD+ research is opening up a whole new frontier in personalized health optimization.
It really is.
But let's not forget about the power of lifestyle interventions.
Right.
You've emphasized throughout this deep dive that healthy habits play a crucial role in maintaining NAD+ levels.
They do.
What are some of the most effective lifestyle strategies people can implement today to support their NAD+ health?
You're absolutely right. Lifestyle choices are the foundation of any effective strategy for healthy aging.
Okay.
And when it comes to NAD+, there are several things we can do to support its production and utilization. Regular exercise is a powerful tool, especially high-intensity interval training, which has been shown to significantly boost NAD+ levels.
So getting that heart rate up is good for our cells as well as our cardiovascular health.
Exactly.
What about diet? Are there certain foods we should be focusing on to optimize NAD+ levels?
A nutrient-rich diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and lean protein is essential for overall health, including NAD+ production.
Okay.
Some foods that are particularly beneficial for boosting NAD+ levels include those rich in tryptophan, an amino acid that's a precursor to NAD+.
So foods like Turkey, chicken, fish, eggs, and dairy products.
Yes.
It sounds like a pretty balanced and delicious approach to boosting NAD+.
It is.
Are there any other dietary tips you would recommend?
I would also recommend incorporating foods rich in antioxidants, such as berries, leafy greens, and nuts.
Okay.
Antioxidants help protect our cells from damage, which can indirectly support NAD+ levels.
Got it.
And don't forget about hydration.
Right.
Drinking plenty of water is crucial for all cellular processes, including NAD+ production.
It sounds like a healthy, balanced lifestyle is key for supporting NAD+ health.
It really is.
But we also talked about intermittent fasting as a potential strategy for boosting NAD+.
Yes.
Can you explain how that works?
Intermittent fasting is a dietary pattern that involves cycling between periods of eating and fasting.
Okay.
And there's growing evidence that it can have a positive impact on NAD+ levels. When we fast, our cells go through a process called autophagy, where they essentially clean house and recycle old or damaged components.
So it's like a cellular detox.
In a way, yes.
And how does this relate to NAD+ freeze?
Well, this process of autophagy actually stimulates NAD+ production.
Interesting.
It's like a way to kickstart our cellular energy systems and promote rejuvenation.
That's pretty remarkable. By simply changing our eating patterns, we can potentially boost our NAD+ levels and promote cellular renewal.
Yeah.
And we can't forget about sleep, right?
Absolutely. Sleep is crucial for all aspects of health, including NAD+ regeneration.
Okay.
When we're sleep deprived, our NAD+ levels take a hit.
Got it.
So prioritize quality sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night to allow your body to restore and regenerate.
It seems like a combination of healthy habits, exercise, a nutrient-rich diet, intermittent fasting, and quality sleep can really make a difference in supporting our NAD+ levels.
Definitely.
And these are all things we have control over regardless of what future scientific advancements might bring.
You've hit the nail on the head. While we wait for the next generation of therapies and personalized interventions, we have the power to take charge of our health today by adopting a healthy lifestyle.
This has been an incredibly illuminating deep dive into the world of NAD+.
Yeah.
We've covered so much ground, from the intricate science of NAD+, to its potential role in shaping the future of health and longevity.
It's been a fascinating journey.
What are your final thoughts on the significance of this research, and what message would you like to leave our listeners with?
I believe we're on the cusp of a paradigm shift in how we understand and approach aging.
Okay.
For far too long, we've accepted aging as an inevitable decline. But the research on NAD+ and other longevity interventions is challenging that notion. It's giving us hope that we can age gracefully, maintain our vitality, and live longer, healthier lives. And that's something worth striving for.
I wholeheartedly agree. It's empowering to know that we have the potential to influence our own aging process through lifestyle choices and potentially through emerging scientific advancements.
Absolutely.
And as we learn more about NAD+ and its intricate role in human health, I'm confident that even more exciting discoveries and possibilities await us.
I'm excited to see what the future holds for this field. And I encourage everyone listening to stay curious, stay informed, and stay proactive when it comes to their health and longevity.
Thank you for joining us on this incredible deep dive into the world of NAD+, Kin. We hope you've gained valuable insights and a renewed sense of possibility about the future of aging.
It's been a pleasure sharing this journey with you.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep thriving.